Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. Starting off today with some good news today. Yesterday was kind of a downer, but I've been reading your guys' comments and I really do appreciate your guys' support. But here's the good news. You guys remember your old eyeball? Well, she's back. Yeah, it's very important to buy the Best Buy protection plan because this camera is probably 2 years old, and something went wrong with it. I'd sent it in and it just came back in time. God, I was starting to stress that I wasn't going to have it before Vlogger Fair because the only other camera, and I'll show you later, is so big it's difficult to vlog with. I mean, like I'm doing like right now, because it's a small pocket camera, and it was one of the best until the G7X came out. And there's one other one, the S120. This is the S110, in case you guys were curious. It's a really good camera. I mean, it hasn't failed me yet at all. The Canon cameras, short of the 300HS, this one's been really good. So I got you cleaned up, and I've been going through a lot of the stuff that we packed away when we moved. One of the things being all the Templemans merch, our daily vlogs merch. So I've got a bunch of cards I'm going to hand out, Vlogger Fair. A bunch of different stickers. Those are ones that are really cool. And then for the really fancy people, they got one of these. Clan Templeman. That's right, you guys are part of the clan, and of course the big bag of goodness. Yeah, got all those. Check that out. Yep, free. Gonna be giving these away at Vlogger Fair. So if you guys see us, come and say hello, and we'll give you something for nothing. And we'll even give you a hug. Maybe. Kind of running low on the footage. We need to go shopping. So I found this nasty bowl of chili. It's so acidic. I'm just not eating healthy, like I said. I need to eat healthy. But as soon as I'm done eating that, I think I can take Corbin for a walk once the sun gets above the horizon, so I don't get sunburned. So that's the last thing I need. Wow, that was really freaking cool. Wow, that's really cool. Just in the backyard, man. It's like an immature eagle of some sort, or bird of prey. It's hard to say. Where'd it go? Oh no, come back. What do you want?
You tell him, honey.
She farted and she came running like something went off. Yeah, you're coming to check, make sure I'm
Ow, my eyes!
Well, it's walk time. It's definitely a lot cooler than it was earlier, but I didn't get any exercise. Again, just not motivated today. Hey, come on, quit fucking off. Pull me up the hill. I'm tired. Trying to get that heart rate up again. Is it working? Yeah, it's just beating hard, not fast. I swear, this neighborhood is so noisy. So my thought was, how do I keep myself motivated to walk every day? I've been thinking about it. Thinking about maybe you guys could help by bugging me on Twitter. And then I would do a Periscope to do the, well, let's call it a dare. You dare me to walk. So, yeah. You could bug me on Twitter and then I'd scope it so that I proved that I did it. I could track what my mileage was and all that good stuff. I feel like I'm kind of alone and I'm walking. And not very safe. So, maybe that would help. I don't know. So was that a good walk, Corbin? Huh? Did you have a good time? Yeah? Yeah, definitely got my heart rate up. Yeah, not as fast as I would like, but that's the blood pressure meds going. So after that exercise, let's see how long it takes me to crash out. Usually try and stretch right afterwards. But I am out of shape. I mean, that was a good mile and a half probably, and about half of it is all uphill. So yeah, it's the last bit's pretty steep. So Yeah, I gotta quit vaping, I gotta eat better, and I gotta take care of myself. I'm really not feeling good. This is not good. Just crashed out all day during the day. I just haven't had any energy, and I gotta push myself every time. Hi. See the hummingbirds back again. So I thought I'd end the vlogs in a little bit different way tonight. You guys left some really great comments yesterday, and I really appreciate it. So I want to answer publicly on the vlog to your comments. So the first comment that caught my eye was from BJ. He's been a long-time viewer for a very long time. And he says, "Let me tell you, your vlogs are not pathetic." BJ, I appreciate that. Just sometimes I know it's a creative thing. I'm my own worst, critic. And he says, of all the vlogs I watch, you're in my top 5 much watched vlogs. I don't know what to say about that. That's pretty awesome. That's dedication, man. I appreciate it. And he goes on to say that he hopes that I can find some help and someone can come alongside you and guide me to help me through this difficult time. Take care. Well, BJ, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Lately, I've been feeling lonely, and it's nice to have people that care and are there alongside me, at least thinking about me. Maybe they're not there physically, but I really do appreciate it. So a special thank you to BJ. Thank you for supporting me and for a long time. I really appreciate it, brother. So the next one comes from a local friend of mine, Jonathan, the Dancing Hawk. He asked if I'm on, signed up for Medicaid. I'm not that old, dude. So I kind of feel insulted. I'm only 47. I'm not ready for that yet. There are other things that I've been trying to do to see what I can do to get in to see a doctor without having to have insurance. But we're working some things out. And I might be able to get actually on Obamacare if that thing is even working. I've been looking into a number of things, but I hope that answers your question. He says also talk to a nutritionist, which I have, but I think it's mainly a problem on my side where it comes to what we can afford and thinking smart. I mean, we eat pretty good, but I gotta say, it's probably the more difficult thing is just to be very heart healthy. And you are right. Yes, exercise is definitely the number one thing that the cardiologists and everybody says. So I agree with you on that. And as you can see, I'm working on it. I just need that motivation. So keep it coming. Also, Jonathan said something about us moving to Forks, Washington. Actually, that's just kind of a diversion tactic because we don't want anybody to really know where we live. And I was trying to think of the coolest city in Washington that everybody would know, and everybody knows Twilight, and we kind of got that goth thing going on. So why not? But we're gonna leave that in the dark for now. But thanks for your comment, and I really appreciate it, brother. You've been around a long time too as well, so I love you, and hope to see you soon. So the next comment comes from guess who? Mr. Kid Sock TV. Now, this guy is pretty goddamn funny. If you guys haven't watched his videos, definitely go click on the comment on our video, and that'll take you to his channel, and you can check out some of the funny stuff that he's done. He's always been a long-time supporter of our channel as well. And he says, don't worry about entertaining us. A vlog is about what's going on. And I agree, but I like to be creative as well, so I hope you can understand that. And yes, I did shorten the intro just for you. It's so difficult to make everybody happy. I know some people have really long intros. It's been a difficult thing to try to find something that's just catchy. Maybe I need to have someone else make me one. And I hope you guys are reading these comments as I'm replying to them. And of course, Kid Sock says, record things instead of, record things and do them instead of talking about them all the time. I know this is my major failure that I just can't seem to get the handle on. So I promise that I will try to do that and be better at it. I know it's been foremost in my mind, and I really want to try and concentrate on doing that more. I think it's coming down to that motivation thing again. And I guess to fall back on the subject of what he's trying to make a point is that I don't need to, plan a major trip or something that costs money or anything that's exciting to have fun and to make an exciting vlog. And that is very true. I've ran into problems before where I've been compared to Chris Perillo and not leaving the house and just doing entertaining, crazy shit, making the dog talk, doing crazy stuff. And again, I think it just really comes down to motivation and ideas. So what I've noticed over the years is that people have made comments or suggested something or said something funny in a comment that gave me an idea to spring it up, and that always helps. So comments are always welcome and ideas are always welcome, and if we get a good idea and it's funny and it's fun, we go with it. So let's continue talking about nutrition. Organic stuff, as he suggests. It doesn't have to be the organic stuff, but still, some of the stuff is pretty expensive. We've been lucky enough to have, 3 fruit trees in our house. My body and my gallbladder do not like to cooperate with plums, number one. Apples are good. Apples are kind of a mainstay around here in this house. We're always eating that with... Tammy eats it with cheese. I annually just eat it just straight up. But that and then the pears that I'm mixing into smoothies and such. So, but they've run out. We're getting pretty low on them now, and well, honestly, can't eat them every day. It's kind of a natural laxative for me. Maybe that's too much information, but I do appreciate your concern and all your suggestions, Kid Sock. It's awesome. You've been a great supporter. I can't say enough. And thank you for all your comments. I think you actually are the top commenter and top fan of our page the last time I looked. So again, thank you a lot. I appreciate it. Well, I'm out here in the breezeway. You know what that means. It's the closer. I'm trying to get Tammy to do it more often, but now that we have the second camera, we'll be going back to the paired vlog thing, and I know that that's always been good and successful. When Tammy gets back and she does her funny thing, the vlogs definitely get a lot more views, so look forward to that. And I want to know what you guys thought of the whole comment thing that I just did previous to this clip. I'm trying to think of a good name for it. I want to do it on Mondays, and then I want to do it at the end of the week, because you guys were awesome. You guys really came through and helped me out, and I was able to read those today and kind of focus on, okay, I need to go walking, I need to get some stuff done, I need to get out there and move my butt. If you guys can keep doing that, and bug me on Twitter, harass me, because I gotta keep my heart healthy, and I gotta push through this and try to get to a point where my body just feels like it's not gonna just shut down at any moment. It's been horrible. I just have been a slug. But when I do get out there and walk like tonight, it felt pretty good. And after that, it's a little bit hurt. But after, I rested a little bit, started to feel energized. So that's a good sign. Again, I know you guys are making really good suggestions, but we're kind of limited as far as funds for our food budget. So even fruit is still, if it's organic or not, it's not cheap. So, but I'm gonna do my best, and I hope you guys enjoyed what I could provide to you today. And again, I'm just creative. I like to be creative, and you guys know that it's just difficult for me to do instead of talk. But I'm gonna keep doing it. Keep pestering me. Please follow me on Twitter or Facebook, and just remind me every once in a while, Terry, you're doing it again. I want to keep it so that it's like, okay, God, thank God he's not doing that anymore. And hopefully trying to minimize these clips to a little bit less lengthier than usual. Try to make them a bit more pinpointed. And maybe that'll control and clear up my mind a little bit. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog and what I could provide. I may have said that already. I don't know, because now I'm tired. Alright guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Again, thanks for watching. Remember, I spent a lot of time filming today. I spent a lot of time editing, and it's late, and I would appreciate one of those thumbs up. Just smack it hard, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again. Good night.